to start drawing Hank, we will start to draw with the eyes. So first we do a line here and just roughly another line here for the second eye. Now we will start with the eyes. So first we do a big half circle. We'll see what this is afterwards. It's all part of one big drawing. Now we do a smaller one that ends up here. And then we do now properly, so to say, the eye inside, and we close it here. Now we do the eyeball. Here we go. And another one. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the fifth one we color it. And now you see this is already the eye. We do something similar on the other side, but this time we start with the black one, with this one. You will see why afterwards. Now you do it like that, kind of more like a V here, very important. And now you have that line, and from that line you will go all the time like this towards the end of that. Again here. Here we go. And here we continue again. So then we connect here. See? That's easier. That's why we did it the other way around. On top of the eye, the kind of eyelid is here, parallel. Same thing, parallel, and here you close it. Now we continue and do just one line up here, one line up there. And now parallel to that, and you close it here. Here, do the same thing over there, but he's raising his eyebrow, so you do half a circle like that here. See? This is how we do. Now you do a little dent, and you connect it again here. Here we go. Now the eyebrow, you do the same thing as here, just like over here. And now we finish it over here. So now he's like looking, questioning towards you. So now you take a marker, you continue the line to correct all those little unevenness. And now we have the top of the head that we can connect, and this will lead us to the rest of the body. The first thing we will do the body, not the tentacles, the body. So it will come up here. So we start from here. Now you continue to follow that line, and you go there, and you stop after kind of a two-thirds of a circle. So this is the back of the body, and now we will start with all the tentacles. Don't get lost with the tentacles, and you will see. We will start slowly. To warm up, we do kind of what we can call the ear. It's on the side. It's not the ear, but we just call it as such. You connect. So, starting from here, we will now do the tentacles. The tentacles are tricky because simply they have a lot of knobs, vacuum knobs, and we will maybe get a bit lost with all those drawings. But nevertheless, we will try to do our best. So now we start from here, and we do something like let's say 3 fingers from here to here. So we'll mark ourselves here, and now we just go and mark a line. So here we go. This is one line. This is a tentacle that will go this way. And we will now do on the other side to kind of keep here. Well, you do like 2/3 of your finger, kind of here. 2/3 of your finger. You put a mark here. And now you do the continuation of that. First a curve, like a nose. And then you go like that. So now you see, we start to get a shape of Hank, and that's quite a nice thing. So now we do just here one more line, and we do it here. So we have those lines. So we have the whole body pretty much finished. Now we have to start with the tentacles. I would say we start on this side, so in case that you dirt your fingers, you don't spread the marker around the sheet. So now we will have here kind of a tentacle that will start here in the way, and we started here, just one finger at the end here. You start here, just one finger, and you do it like that. Up. Yeah, okay. Sorry for that here. Correct it immediately so it doesn't look too bad. That's how you correct. So you've seen that. Now we do the same thing reverse. Try to be parallel. And here we go. So this is one of the tentacles. It's not finished yet. It's only the beginning. So what we do now is the sucking knobs. So we do. They're always pairwise, one next to each other. So what we do is we have kind of ovals here, and you have the next one here. And because of the angle, we have to make them look like that. See? So an oval, two lines, and a connection. And in the middle, you put a little mark. So this is the suction bit. You do the same thing here. One oval, kind of an oval next to it. One straight line, another straight line, and you connect. And again, the little. So now you see what I mean. Now we go slightly, it moves that way, so we don't have to make the oval anymore. So what for now we do like that, one line. And you can see that the angle is changing. So we do one line, always like that. So then it moves back. So you can do as many as you want. Again, we start with the oval because of the angle changing. It's very good to show the perspective. And again, now when you can see the inner part, you just do a dot in the knob. So here we go. Again. And then we have the last one like this. And now we start again. The knob, the knob, with a knob. And now we connect a bit. Here we connect. And we close the tentacle. Okay, so here we go. It goes like that. Here a couple of two lines to show the movement. So we have one tentacle here. Now we have the tentacle here in the back that goes over there. So we have already the line. So you have to imagine the continuation of that line goes over there. And you try to make kind of an S. Not be that easy. So you have your S. And now we stop here because the end is kind of a tricky again. And we start with our tentacles. So tentacles, we will do it like that. We will start actually from here. That's easier, not to get too lost. So to understand what I mean, one line here, one line there, and here. So this is a little knob. Okay, you can see. So now we start one semi over and a dot, and now you see where we are. So now we do two more. they are bigger. And we do two little lines and a connection. And here our, so here we go. Bigger ones, they really face towards you. Now we go a bit backwards, so we start with ovals again. Just connection. And again, in the middle. And we have one here, no oval anymore because of the inclination, but we have the second one of this, so one here, one there, and one in the back to show. And now you understand our movement. So now we go like that, this connects, this is the bottom, now we still have the top, the tentacle, so you will see this is the bit. Now we continue those ones now. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So here we go. Now here you do kind of a semicircle like that goes all the way, and just before you close it. So you connect. Now you will see what I mean. Now from the tip here, you do like a line. And now you have one little up here and another one here. So, and we already have our second tentacle finished. It's not over, so we still have to continue. Now we have one here and three more over there, sorry. So what we do now, this is a tricky one, this one in front, because it's all twisted. So my suggestion is to start actually to do the knobs kind of already drawn. So what we do from here, we start our knobs. So we start one here, right in the middle of that curve here. And you do another one here. And the third one here. So those are our three main ones. So finish them, we do that. Okay, so now we do again our little straight lines. And okay. So all those ones need a counter up. So you do this kind of oval here, an oval here, and an oval here. With a dot, a dot, a dot. And now just make that connection. You can close here. You can do it like that. So now you know where you are. Now we can do one very small oval here, last one, and now we continue. We do 1, get smaller and smaller, 3, and then you just do one like that, and that gives you the next line. So we continue again. You do a reversed S, goes like that. And then from here, you come back, try to stay parallel to it, and you stop here. So now, what we do our line here, follow this, you go down here, touch back to that, and we do half a circle like that. So this is the bottom of the tentacle. Now here, we have the other knobs. So what we do, now we know here we can have another one, and it stays like that. We go here again, show you. Now it's starting to move sideways, so, and we have over here and over here. So now we do kind of a bend like that, so to show that it's all twisted. So already we have 3 tentacles closed, finished, sorry, I want to say close here, and the same thing down here. So all our tentacles are on this side Finished. Now we go on the other side. To go on the other side, we first have to also finish the bottom, but we have to do the tentacles. We have not to get lost. So here we go. You do a hump down and try to draw like a camel, 2 humps. And here you go. You finish here, then you start to go back. Here you go, and now we can go the whole way back where he has his mouth, and this is how we do. Okay, so this is one tentacle, as you can see, but now we need all the missing bits to it. So now we go, you start to do a straight line till here, just a finger, you stop, and you do kind of a little bend, and this is again one of the sucking knob. So you do like that, so you can, it comes from underneath him, and now you continue, just one line, a little bend on the other side, and now we do a couple of those, and here we start again, oval connection, and here again an oval top connect. Here you do only 2 sets of it. You will understand why, because now because of that dent we have the other way around the stocking knob. So here we go, as we finish, see, and now it's turning. So here we go, getting closer. And again, there's a second one, parallel one. Here we go. One, second one, getting flatter, and here we go. Very small one, very small one, very small one. You connect. So we have the bottom of the tentacle. This goes back. And here we are missing the 2 parallel ones and the connection. So 2 more tentacles to be finished. Let's do a little bit one that is not too difficult. So here we do a parallel line to that. This will be for our 3rd tentacle, but let's finish the second one. Just a little bit easier now to relax. So what we do, connect here to there, again just 1 finger, then you do another line towards the center, just parallel to it. So this is the tentacle, and now we start with our knobs again. 1, next one, next one, last 2 on that tentacle, so connection. There we go. Now we connect the bottom of the tentacle. So in here we have already 1. So now we have to go for the last one. The last one we call here a continuation of this one, that line. So here we go. Now we know here's somewhere down here is the bottom of it. Here we go. Is it? No. And what we do it here. We continue coming from here down, and you stop here. Now comes the tricky part. You start half a finger here, go back like that, and you stop here. Now you'll see what I'm doing. in the middle, you mark it, you come here. So, and this actually is the other tentacle, so now you connect on the same height. See, the tentacle, this move, and then just turn. So we do one line like that, and line like that. You can see all the curving movement. Okay, now we are missing our knobs, so here we do, because it's already flat on ground. Just straight lines. Here one, and you maybe here in the curve to show that it's really nicely stabilized. So now we're pretty much finished with Hank, as you can see. Now the little details of the skin. The skin is quite rough, so you take your thinner marker to do the finishing. For the finishing, you just do the skin. The skin is kind of a bumpy goosebumps kind of a skin. So what you do, you just do little V, semi-V's like that, or semicircles. You know, you don't close it totally. It marks kind of unsmooth skin. So that you can do randomly, just like this, but not too strong. So that's why you use the thinner marker, and you do it like all the way you want. So don't go all the time in one direction, because otherwise it looks like all the same, and the skin is not exactly the same everywhere. So you do that everywhere where you can see. Towards the center here you can go a bit closer and smaller, so you can really do randomly as I'm doing it, not really following any kind of lines and technique. So this is really to show how his skin is, especially afterwards when you color it. It comes even nicer out, because then you do all the shading and you do the same thing everywhere. So the only place you don't do it is on the bottom of the tentacles. So try to remember where you are, but at the same time you see where it is. So this is the bottom of the tentacle. Don't do it here, but do it here. Just kind of half circles or ovals, or 2/3 of one, just to show where you are. So this you do. We have done it here, here, and there. Now that tentacle here, this bit, not on the bottom of it, because that will stay kind of very pale orange pinkish color. So here we go. You can also do a dot from time to time, and the same thing here. Here we go. You can also do it here on the rest of the body, maybe a bit less on his back. It's not so important. And here on the eyebrow, I can do a bit more, just to make it more prominent, that part of the body. And you have here 2 sweet lines, 2 sweet little lines. So maybe here a thin one, correct. So Hank is finished.